There we go. Greetings all. Hope you're all having as good of a Wednesday as I am right now. I will get onto that in a little bit. But first of all, welcome back to Farming Sim. Nice to have you here. I have cake, by the way, which is what I'm munching on at the moment. But enough about that. About other things. Yeah, I am in massive chicken right now. But yeah, we'll wait a bit before I launch that news on everyone. It's exciting. Spoilers. Anyway, guys, I've done a few things since last time. Firstly, I finished the harvest on, what was it, field 9? Yeah, finished the harvest on field 9. It took a while. I think I ended up making 4 full trailer loads of spinach. You might notice that that doesn't seem to be reflected in the money that we have right now. No, I was selling some equipment and accidentally repaired and repainted my tractor instead of the piece of machinery that I was selling. So I have a very, very fancy tractor now. Yeah, I think it was it was this one here, the Agco. As you can see, it's only at 2% maintenance. Yeah, I accidentally spent a lot of money repainting and repairing it. Didn't mean to. So, sadly, some of the money that we did earn from doing the contract went on that. But never mind. For now, it is rice harvesting time, and already, as you can see, got the AI worker working in the field. Interestingly, it's leaving like these kind of old bits of rice behind. I don't know if that's like a thing that it does, or whether they're just kind of like mixed into the crop. Maybe those were weeds or something that I sprayed off. Yeah, he's not harvesting these things, which is odd, but never mind. A couple of things. Firstly, I bought a little trailer, and I repainted the lorry so that it matches. So we now have a Lynx brand lorry and trailer, with, as you can see, quite a lot of produce loaded onto it. This is everything that has so far come out of this greenhouse and the mushroom greenhouse over there. So yeah, we have quite a lot of stuff here to sell. Not quite yet. I will continue to add more products to this as it is produced. But I think we're selling in January. I think January is the month. But also, as you can see from the advertising on the side of this and the advertising side of, well, it doesn't say TARDIS on this, but the TARDIS pack has returned, finally. Say, I'm very, very happy with that because I traded in my old tanker for the TARDIS tanker, just so that I know it's not technically realistic, but what it does do is allow me to just make one trip and refill everything instead of having to make numerous trips during the stream to refill greenhouses. So the greenhouses are all topped up nicely. Still have next to money. I am even wondering if that was that worth bothering with. But yeah, so we have a new trailer and we have a new tanker, which is where part of the money went from the contract. But I am hoping that our massive mega sale of products here will get us out of the black, out of the red, I should say, and into the realms of being able to buy some stuff. Speaking of, I did see an interesting thing online. I believe it was think it was Mr. Sealy P. I follow his videos for mod reviews mostly, just to see if there's anything cool coming up. But he did make a very interesting video on not just so you know how you can buy fields, harvest the crop that's in them, and then sell them for the same price, which is quite nice, field flipping. He also brought up the idea of equipment flipping, and I was like, I don't know why I haven't cottoned onto this sooner, because you wouldn't make a large amount of profit from this, but you would certainly make like 5 to 10,000 depending on the piece of equipment. I mean, if you bought this, for example, and did it up, you'd probably make 50,000 or something, but you have to have the capital to buy it. So I'm thinking I might buy these 3 cheap things, fix them up, repaint them, sell them, and see if we can actually make a little bit of a profit, because we've got basically 30,000 now. So we could buy all 3 of these cheap items, fix them up one at a time, repaint them, sell them on, and see what kind of profit we make from them, because it's not going to be much, but, at this point in time, everything helps. Hey, Turtle! Things are going very well indeed right now. Ooh. Go and unload the harvester. Let's go and do that. Finish with this field, which is excellent. Yeah, I think these must have been weeds, all of these things. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think they must all have been weeds, but sure, I weeded this field. Oh well, never mind. Hey Groot, nice to see you too. There's 2,000 litres of rice already. That's good. Harvested business. And whilst that's doing that, let's buy some of this stuff. Yeah, buy that. And I'm gonna buy. No, let's just do this one at a time, because I don't know how much this is actually going to cost me to fix up. I don't want to spend all of my money and then have no money to fix it up and repaint it, because that kind of defies the point of doing this. So, repair, yes. Repaint, yes. And then sell. Boom! You just made just over £2,000. Nice! Buy that. Buy that. It's not equipment that I will be ever really needing to use. Certainly not at the moment. I mean, if I need to buy a bale wrapper, I'll probably just buy a bale wrapper, So let's move this thing over here. Repaint, sell. Ooh, we made a very nice profit off that one. That was about £4,000. Wow. Okay, that was a worthwhile piece of equipment. Ooh, come here, you. Trailer. Header trailer. So glad that the lumberjack mod is back in the game. Paint that. Repair. Sell. Boom. Just like that, we have made all in just over 5,000. Not bad. Wait. Really? That's it? Was that it? Oh well, we've made a profit. We've made some money. It's an extra £5 grand that we didn't have. Is right. Let's go and finish up these edge bits that he's missed. That was perfect timing. And on. So yeah, the primary goal for today, guys, is to finish the rice harvest and then get as far into next year as possible. Basically, get up to the selling point and sell all our products, get into the new year and plant some stuff. Turtle, yeah, that's a thing that's happening at the moment in the UK, that's for sure. I will say, I mean, I don't pretend to be very knowledgeable on that whole matter at all, but from what I understand, it's something that's been kind of made more than it all made a bigger kind of thing than it actually is. That's not to say that, you know, it won't affect some farms drastically, but I kind of get the feeling that it's, you know, the small percentage of farmers that it will affect are making the most noise, you know, and riling up everybody else. So, I mean, I could be totally wrong. I really don't know very much about that subject. I should probably stay quiet, to be fair. But yeah, it does seem to me like it has been kind of blown out of proportion a little bit. I think it's not as big a deal as some people would have you believe, is my understanding. Not to say that, you know, in some cases it will definitely have a detrimental effect. I'm sure there are probably some farms that it will harm, you know, but I suspect that it's not very many. I like doing rice too, Groot. It's actually quite an interesting new crop type, you know? It really is. I don't know why it kind of tries to do this little corner bit every time. It's weird. Get on with the headland, worker. Okay, there we go. So, question now is, what am I going to plant in these fields when the time comes? And I'm thinking I want to try, what I would love to do is I would love to do a new crop. I would love to do like peas. Peas looks really interesting, you know? But you do need that massive harvester for it. So I don't want to plant another round of rice, though. You know, that's kind of where I'm at. I do want to plant something different in these fields, but my choices are a little bit limited. It's like poplar, grass, canola, and if I wait, barley. I suppose actually, if I did barley next month, what I could do is get some chickens. Because chickens are always good. Eggs sell very well, you know. That's how much would I need to get some chickens? Because I do feel like that one construction. Yeah. I've also heard a really interesting thing about these new animal pens, in that you can actually tell the game how big you want the pasture to be, and it will affect how many cows you can get in it or something. I'm not sure where I saw that. I'm sure I saw that on like a YouTube short or something. But apparently, I haven't tested it yet, but apparently like you put down like a cow barn like this, and then you can actually like draw where you want the pasture to be, and it will increase the number of animals you can have. Yeah, chickens are usually a very, very good opening gambit, you know? Right, what have we got? So, 31. Wait, is that just place to keep your chickens? Okay, so that's just like an open pasture type thing. We've got a hen house. And wait, so that one can have 30, but that one only has 20 and is more expensive. Auto? Interesting. Can only have 20 as well. Shed with open chicken pasture. Wow, okay. Then you've got the old El Clasico, you know, 79k for that. If we could actually stretch to that, because we're not going to be able to get the chickens immediately, because we'll have to wait for the barley harvest before we can. Interesting, Groot. Very nice. That is good to have confirmed, Groot. Thank you. I'll have to do some testing on that off screen just to see what I'm doing. You know. Okay, so that's just a standard chicken coop. These two are sheds with open chicken pastures. Okay, does that mean that the chickens just roam? These are just chicken pastures. Man, I wish they told me a little bit more. There's so much new stuff in this game, it's crazy. But the answer to the question is yes, we could definitely do chickens, even if we just went for this with 31 chickens in it. That would be ludicrously cheap. But I think I would prefer to get this one, just so that, you know, we've got room to grow. And I could actually plant up all of my fields, because these fields have been cool. That was an electric car passing by. But yeah, I have lined these fields in preparation for planting. So we could plant every single field we have with barley. That could be kind of cool, actually. And then go for some chickens. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. It's a next step. Unless we make several 100,000 with sale of products. Well, if that's the case, then I'm just going to buy the canning factory. You know? We can throw future products into the canning factory. We do have quite a lot here. What do we actually have here? So, snap, carriage, oyster mushrooms, chili peppers. We also have other stuff on there that is not registering. Got a good amount of everything, and we've got more stuff that will be spawning there in the near future. Oh, yeah, there we go, you see. More products to add to the truck. Quick whilst we are on the case. electric cars. Yeah, I know about the mini productions groups. I did have the mini oil plant for a little while, but they seem to be really ineffective, shall we say. Um, I think they only run at a tenth of the production speed. So they don't produce a lot. I think over the oil factory that I had over there um, produced 4 pallets of canola oil in a full year. So it's like, yeah, I suppose if you had several of them working in tandem, you'd still get good production out of them. And that might not be a bad idea. I mean, what we could do is we could buy one small canning plant for each of the productions that we wanted to do for it, Let's just have, because I know that you can, yeah, because we've got all of these different things that we could make. So we could get a small one for doing rice bags. We could get another one for doing another type of rice bag, rice rolls and rice bags. We could do, and we could get a third one for making kimchi. Because that's a production I do want to try, because we have the greenhouse and all of those products, So, yeah, this does 240 cycles a month. How much does the mini one do? Food factory. I thought it was called the canning factory. Oh yeah, the modular BGA is back as well. So that's another nice mod that has returned to the fray, shall we say? Yeah, I think it is this one, isn't it? It is the preserved food factory. But it doesn't actually say how much it is. Factory 330. So yeah, I'd imagine it works at a tenth of the speed, basically. Hey, that's nearly done. That. Oh, marvellous. Take over for this last little bit. Then we can dump this rice into the trailer. Move on to the final field. But yeah, now, guys, I have exciting news. I mentioned this earlier. So, as you're probably aware, myself and Natalie have been in the market for a new house. We've been going and looking at some places, and considering our options, shall we say. Well, after having a bit of a confab and a kind of discussion a couple of nights ago, we decided that we were just going to start putting in some offers. We had an agreement in principle, which is like a pre-mortgage. It says, yeah, the company is willing to lend you so much money, potentially, and there were some properties in our price range that we really liked the look of, so we actually put in an offer on some of them. And alright, cool. Actually did it itself, I didn't need to go into the menu. But yeah, the cool thing is that we actually got word yesterday, well, earlier today, that one of our offers had been accepted. I'm getting a house! It's quite surreal, actually. It's actually quite surreal. I've been in rented accommodation since the age of 25-ish. Well, actually, if you count university, I've been in rented accommodation since the age of 18, which is 22 years. Yes, I'm 40. Hey Bart, nice to see you. Thank you very much. Thank you too, Turtle. But yeah, so the paperwork is still being put through. It is not ours yet. Nothing has been signed, but the seller has agreed to the price that we submitted. So, providing that they suddenly don't just decide, no, we're not going to do that, which I would find very strange, we have ourselves a house. It's reasonably local to where we are. It's probably only about a mile away. And babe, you're always welcome. Anywhere I go. Ooh, excuse me. That's the cake and water. Yeah, we have an accepted offer on the house. Very funny, babe. But yeah, we have made an offer. It has been accepted, and barring any massive tragedy, we will be moving in the near future. Don't know when just yet. Almost. Actually, Turtle, the funny thing is that two of the houses we looked at were literally about 200 yards down the road. They were literally on the same street we're living on right now. But yeah, one of those sold instantly because it was like just newly refurbished, and the other one needed a little bit of work doing to it and was a bit dingy around the edges, you know. So whilst we were accepting of that, we decided to go with a different house, which is a little bit further away. But yeah, like you said, Turtle, we could almost just carry our furniture to this house. It's really not that far from where we live. Like I said, it's probably about a mile from where we are currently. But yeah, it's going to cost us like half as much, or pretty much just over half of what we're currently paying in mortgage payments, compared to what we're paying right now in rent. So that's a massive saving. The council tax, which is like the local service charge, like the local council, that is less than half of what we're paying in our current house. You know, it's massive savings all around, and it's a really nice little place, and we can really do some nice things with it. So, you know, like I said, we haven't had anything 100% confirmed yet. But yeah, that's the thing that is happening in our lives now, which is really exciting because I have never owned a house. And like I said, having been in rented accommodation for 20 years, I think it's time we got on the property ladder. But yeah, exactly, we'll have something to show for it, babe, you know. Paying all this rent that we've paid so far, and we've got literally nothing to show for it. So, that's all good. Right. Oh, totally, Turtle. So, we're expecting, like, on the place that we're getting, I think mortgage payments are probably going to be about 700-800 a month, right? We are currently paying 1,300 in rent in this place right now. £1,300 a month. It's kind of ludicrous. It's a lot. So yeah, we want to get out of here. We've wanted to get out of here for a number of years. It's just kind of taken time because we've had to save more than half your wage. Yeah, I know. It's more than half my wage as well, to be absolutely honest, Turtle. If there wasn't several incomes coming into the household, we wouldn't be able to afford to live here. If it was just me, yeah, I wouldn't be able to afford it. I make about 2,000 a month. My job's an ambulance driver, so yeah. Everyone is really excited now, I will say. Really excited. Cake crumbs. Delicious. Okay, so I suppose what I actually should start doing now is we don't need this one just yet, but we do need the cultivator. I have to start cultivating this field. Ready for planting barley. We are marvellous. I don't know how this is going to react to me. Oh, actually, no, it should be fine, because I believe I've cultivated this field before when I put in the last rice crop, so cultivating should be fine. It's just going to be what will happen when I add the barley to it next month. I think it's going to be more interesting. Grotto. Oopsie. It's in Santa. Huh? Go. Da, da, da. Now. A good little tractor, actually. It's very, very prompt, very responsive. Certainly having no problem pulling this cultivator. Give me up. Oh, perfect. What even is a grotto? It's it's a crappy little cave thing. But yes, this is a new system that's in the base game. It used to be a mod feature on 22, but I never really messed around with it. There was a mod to add it to 22, but this is GPS. It kind of plans out your fields, and then you can select a lane to go down, and it will keep you in that lane, sort of thing. What's that doing? It's doing well down there. Right. Yeah, basically, Santa just hangs out in a cave. That's what it is. Yeah, it's a really, really shoddy cave. The perfectionist in me does love this feature. Yeah, now that I've kind of gotten to grips with it and understand it, I do indeed love it, because you turn it on and it does the steering for you. It makes nice little, very neat little lines, which keeps you within them. Which is amazing. Apart from when there's something like that there. Kind of set and forget, yeah. You still need to actually turn around at the end of each row. But other than that, yes, you can just kind of leave the steering to it. Hey, no problem, Groot. See you shortly. Enjoy your lunch. Car, you're in the way. Go on. Out the way. I need to turn. But the harvester is nearly done as well, actually, so go and check on that in a minute. Almost done. Yeah, I could really do with a direct drill, and then I don't have to worry about cultivating. Let's put this hay working. Okay, fine. It just wants to do that. Cool. Go, my beauty. Oh, where on earth is it going? Is it starting with the center? That's bizarre. Right. Love the little turn on the spot that this thing has. work. Perfect. Right. Oh, yeah, it's started by cultivating the middle. Now it's... That's just sad. That is so sad. I think this field just really confused the AI there. We'll take over. Don't worry, AI, we'll do your job for you. Of this here. Clear some space. So sad. He does have some good lines. By the way, Dark Crystal, if anyone is wondering. Which is totally an awesome show and a movie, and you should totally go and watch it if you haven't before. I'll just stick to the manual option for this field. There's too much back and forthing to really worry about GPS on this field. Perfect. I can attest to this being Natalie's favourite film, by the way. Or just favourite thing ever. You know, apart from possibly Twin Peaks. Get that bonus yield. Ah. Perfect. If I can do the headland, I might actually be able to put this on a worker to do the up and downs. Go. Teenage Mutant Ninja Ratwings. Yes. I'd be actually quite alarmed if Artwin came charging at me with nunchucks. You know, I think that would actually be kind of scary. Little tiny turtle-sized nunchucks. That Artuin is in his little hide at the moment, just chilling out. Right. Wow, that was only 7,000 litres of rice. That is actually really depressingly low. Yeah, pretty much he's in his trailer and won't come out. Oh, he's a diva, all right. Park this guy up in the shed again. Then we can move the trailer off the field. Maybe even go and put it in the silo until later. We have a use for it. In you go, little guy. Perfect. Right. Let's put this away. I wonder if rice will actually go in the grain silo. Oh, definitely, babe. It's still in its infancy at the moment. There's a lot of things that will get added to it over time that will make it a whole lot better than what it was previously. Yes, we can put rice in here. Very nice to know. I would hope so, considering the region we're in. There we go. We now have 58,000 litres of rice. Silo stuff. This is, well, any map can technically be a rice farming map, babe, because you're not limited by region as to what crops you can do. But this is the Asian-inspired map, so it has a lot of that kind of feel to it. You know, you feel like you should be planting rice here because that's what they would plant in this part of the world, you know? It does. So at the end of the field over there, you'll see there's a pump. So what you actually do before you can plant rice in it is you have to flood the field. And then you can plant the rice in it. Yeah, this thing here at the end floods the field, and each month you've got to do some field management to make sure the water level is right. so that the rice has enough water but isn't being drowned. And then, yeah, when it comes time to harvest it, it's all dry again like this. It's kind of cool. I do like it. It's so much easier when you don't have to do a 6-point turn every time you come to the end of the field. They use water for that too? What's... oh! Cranberry. Oh, cranberries. That would be interesting. We have had a number of new crops added in this game over the last week. You know, we can now do spinach, we can do peas, we can do rice. 2 types of rice actually. 2 different farming methods for rice. The other ones, yeah, there's some new greenhouse stuff like chili peppers and Asian lettuce and that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, of course, I do remember that, babe. Yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Right, okay, fields are cultivated. Now what we need to do is... how much lime do we have? Do we have any lime? We have 1,500 litres. Not a great deal. We would also need to hire the lime spreader because we do not currently have the money for it, I don't think. I'm just looking in entirely the wrong place, aren't I, here? Probably gone past it already. Where is it? See, there it is. There they are. Yeah, I wish there was a different one to this one. Hey, actually, we can nearly afford that. Oof. My voice is dropping out. Wonder why that's happening. 1 second. No, that's still... It was. I might have just been mumbling to myself too much. I sometimes find myself doing that. I try not to. But occasionally, I don't keep my voice projected enough. It's a fault, I know. How much would that be to lease? 2,200 plus probably a couple of bags of... yeah, let's get it. And we need also some lime. 2 bags of those. Right, let's just reset that tractor. Back to the store. Oh. So that we can get there a bit quicker. Fill with the lime, we'll lime the paddies. Then we can move on to the next month. Start barley planting. A lot of barley planting to do. And hopefully the winter sales will bring forth enough money to pay off the debt that we owe. I don't know about if it'll bring forth enough money to actually spend on anything at this point in time, but maybe we can pay off the debt at least, then that would be good. Come on, Echo. Let's go, let's go. I need to move on. I've got barley to plant. A lot of barley to plant. My fields are not doing anything. Must produce. I am lacking in money. Okay, here we go. Field number 1. I do hope I'm not going to have to go back to the store for more. More lime. Do have a bag of it here on the farm. Looks like I might actually need it. Maybe, maybe not. No, I think I will. I'm gonna fill up with the lime bag that we have here. So that had another 1,500 litres in. Yeah, we now should definitely have enough to do 2 fields, and then we can move on. After returning the spreader, of course. Really cack-handed because of where those pumps are located. Really tricky to make straight lines. Absolute dog's dinner of this, I tell you. One more field to go. Perfect. Oh yeah, I think I've definitely overbought on the line, but I would rather overbuy and not have to go back than not have enough, you know? I must say, I miss precision farming. It does make doing this a whole lot easier. actually stops spreading when you don't need to. I do miss that feature, because this just keeps spreading, like, regardless. It means you tend to use a lot more lime. Right, there we go. Unload these at the farm. Getting up that bit there now that I know I've got enough. Perfect. Okay. Dump this off. Turn the spreader. And flip the planter, of course. That's what I wanted to do, obviously. Right, unload those. Then we go to here and vehicles. Return. Perfect. This one. Marvellous. Okay. To the farmhouse. For some sleeping. Yeah, that should do fine. See how many more products we've produced overnight as well, actually. I'm finding it's usually quite a good amount, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Has my mouse done... Oh, it's doing the thing again. Okay. Yep, another pallet of that. Oh, come on, mouse. Don't do this to me every time. Sometimes it's absolutely fine and it stays within the window, and then other times, in order to turn left, I have to circle completely round to the right. It's very annoying. I don't know why it's doing it. Stuff to load up here. Perfect. Yeah. Well, the farmers market is going to love me, I must say. Stuff. Look at that. That is a bumper crop that's going to be heading out soon. Right. Are we in barley harvest? Barley planting time? We are. It is time to grab this one. Let's get some barley planted. Hopefully as quickly as possible. We now have 5 fields to plant with barley. This is for our chicken empire. Might have to go and get some fertilizer. Wrong one. Crop type change. really do wish that I had a bigger a bigger planter now, to be honest. This could take a while. Look at the tyre marks left in the ground there, guys. That is pretty cool, actually. Love how that is, how the ground deformation is worked. I haven't found a, shall we say, a use for it yet, or an issue that it causes. Doesn't seem to matter. It's odd, but oh. Yeah, but it kind of goes away as soon as I'm planted over it. Oh yes, this is going to take a while. At least once it's done, it's kind of done, and I should just be able to go through months. Yeah. In order to get to the selling time, I should say, you know. That is... oh, that's a lamppost. Telegraph post. A post of annoying placement. Definitely going to need some more fertilizer though. Nearly done one field though, so that wasn't too bad. Those two over there are going to take a little bit longer because they're slightly bigger. Probably not by that much, hopefully. Uh-oh. Turn the darn thing on. That won't help. Actually looked like good. Bit that I forgot to turn on. 24, that is good enough for me. Stuff. Okay. Pass. Aww. I'm a very calming influence, seemingly, eh, Turtle? It is. I will say that farming sim is very kind of meditative. You know, certainly watching it is very meditative. Oh man, here I go again, forgetting to turn the darn seeder on. Boing. Ah, no, no, wrong. That wasn't very meditative at all. That was a complete and total mess. Go. Look at that, perfect. It did the bit that I missed. Nearly done. Field number 2. Get that little bit. That's fine. Get that little bit there as well. Stuff. One more. One more row. Right. Oh. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, that's just like me. I've been avoiding that thing purposefully all this time, and then I take my eye off the ball for one moment, drive straight into it. Naturally. Ah. Oh. Question is, can I get done with this field before I need to fill up the fertilizer? Would be convenient. But something. Would be very convenient if I didn't have to come back to this field. $17 litres left. Oh, not an awful lot, Groot. I finished cultivating the fields. Now we've moved on to the next month, and I'm just going about planting some barley in all of my fields in preparation for the Chicken Empire. We're on field 3 of 5 currently. I'm trying to eke out my solid fertilizer so that I don't have to come back. But I do believe I might have to. Because that is not a lot left. Gets through this row, I think I'm going to be very lucky. 2, 1. Nope. It did not. Okay, to the store. We need some more fertilizer. Probably just the 1 bag. I hope just the 1 bag, let's put it that way. Basically back down to the same amount of money we started the episode with. Which is not terrible, I suppose. Not great either. Actually, we do have 2 very big fields here, so maybe a second bag. Just to kind of belts and braces here. Hope I don't have to come back again. We trekked to the shop, I must say. Not exactly what I would call close. Oh. Don't drink and drive, people, even if it is just water. You never know which field you'll end up in. Do with a new drill. Just something a little bit bigger, you know? Everything needs upgrading. Cultivator needs upgrading to a bigger one. Drill needs upgrading. That being said, if we... Oh yeah, totally didn't need that sign group. Yeah. Sign? What sign? I didn't see a sign. Certainly wasn't giving vital information to road users. Yeah, if I could actually get drill, also is a direct drill, I could sell the cultivator as well. If there's anything in the sales. Oh my lord. That's I think we have to buy that, and we have to put the spreading unit on it as well. And the big extension. Wow, that basically takes all of our money. Here I am talking about, oh hey, you know, I should definitely kind of, you know, should definitely, you know, buy a new drill. And now I've just gone and spent all of my money on a fertilizer spreader. How much would a new drill set us back? Because we currently have this one, I believe it is. Yes, we own one of those. So 4.6 meters, 4 meters, 6 meters. That would be better. Ah, those are also direct as well. That's good to know. That's 8 meters. Ooh, 8 meters and direct. That's a fancy looking new piece of technology. 9 meters. That also does fertilizer. That doesn't. That does. So we'd probably want to aim for this piece here. 6 meters, direct, with a fertilizer spreader. And then we'd probably want to upgrade to one of these, which is a 9 meter, direct with a fertilizer spreader. Yeah, I get the feeling we might be going into the negatives. Oh my, okay. Didn't take an awful lot of fertilizer at all. Can I take these back with me? Balance them on the frame here somewhere. Oh, that's a good spot. Move in the whole tractor. Mouse, stop being actual hassle. There we go. Right. Let's these back. Come back for that fertilizer spreader later. I'll want to bring the old one over. Sell that. Oh my lord, we have no money. We have no money and 75,000 debt currently. Yeah, I can safely say our time on the farm is not going so well at the moment. We need a serious cash influx. Hoping that when we sell in November, sell in November, or January I should say, we'll actually get sufficient money to pay off the loan and enough to see us through a few months, you know? I get the feeling that even with the barley crop planted, we're still not going to be able to afford chickens probably until following year, just because, well, we won't have anything to feed them. And I think by the time we have the money to actually spend on the chicken coop, it will probably have been an entire year anyway. Right, okay. Just drop off these bags here. Only seems to... Ken, stop it. If I'm turning right, it's fine. There's no problems. As soon as I try and turn left, my mouse disappears off to onto my other screen, and it's never done that before. Any game. And if it hasn't, if it has done that with any other game, it's not affected my ability to actually, you know, control the control anything, you know, which is irritating. should just about have time to get everything planted up. Get through to no. Take us another 5-10 minutes to get this planted up, I think. Perfect. 2 more rows, and then just 2 more fields. Da, 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 da. Right. There we go. There's that tiny little spot there, but I'm not worried about that. That's a couple of litres of barley. It's not going to make that much difference. Let's move on to the next field. It's just kind of very long, but relatively easy to do. Oh, perfect. Okay. These fields might actually be quicker to do than the other 3, just because there's not going to be as much turning around. Little fiddly bits, you know? Once we get the head done. Now we start going up and down. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, this shouldn't take long at all, this field. Shouldn't do anyway. around and do the top here, and then come back up the other side, and then finish off that last little bit. Should all be good. Put the we're up a little bit too soon. My goodness. Oh, I hope this yields well. I really do. I'm probably going to have to try and get a sprayer and back to some row crops, I think, because I'm just going to kind of blitz through the next few months, which means I'm not going to have time to do weeding, so I have to get a sprayer, but I think we should be able to just get a small one. Should be absolutely fine. We don't have the option for the John Deere Precision sprayer like we did in 22. So the cheapest sprayer is the best sprayer. And finito. One more field to go. Act. Yeah. That's half using the GPS. Straight down the middle. Right. Okay, guys. For next farming sim, I think what I might do is actually jump over to the American map and do a few kind of streams on that map, checking it out, doing some different stuff. I will keep this farm in the meantime going behind the scenes, and I might take it through a couple of seasons just so that you know, I can try and get it up and running a little bit, because at the moment we're just kind of on the breadline, and you know, whilst it's whilst that's okay, I'm sure we can get out of this money pit that we're in. It does mean that I can't really do any of the new stuff, and I really want to kind of try and do like peas and spinach myself, you know. Um, so I might try and do those on the American map. Maybe add in some extra equipment for myself, you know, so that I can do those kind of more straight off the bat. Or like take a look at a slightly more advanced, not too much more advanced, but just, you know, with some different equipment options so that we can do some different things. And then probably do maybe a couple of streams on the American map, maybe do like 3 or 4 streams on the American map, and then come back to this one and just kind of like alternate back and forth every couple of weeks. I think that would be the best way. Certainly until some more mod maps come out for this game, because there ain't, and I think there's one at the moment. Maybe I just imagined that. But yeah, so at the moment, stuck with the 3 maps. So I want to kind of try and do some interesting stuff on both of them. You know? That's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, I know, Groot. I'm actually really looking forward to that. If memory serves me, Calmston was actually the first mod map that came out for 22, wasn't it? Was Calmston the first mod map for 22? Maybe that was like the... Maybe Calmston was like the first proper mod map. Because I think like the... what is it, that one that's like kind of just open with nothing and you've got a kind of called No Man's Land. Yeah, No Man's Land, that's right, Groot. Yeah, that was the first one. But like Calmston was the first like proper farm plan, if you get my drift. I think. Something like that. Couple more little passes here. Very nearly done here. And there we go. Barley planted up, all fields done. Let's crack on through to January and sell some products, I think. Let me just double check that that is definitely the month that we were aiming for. Prices. When's the rice best? We could actually sell the rice right now if we wanted to. 3.6 at the oil mill? Second. So here, let's get that trailer. everything that we've currently got at the moment is pretty much going for sales. Now, oil mill is literally just down the road as well. It's not far away at all. Sell that, then have canola as well. Add canola. When is canola best, actually? November. We are coming up on November then. Sell the canola in November then, in that case. I must say, I mean, I know our fields are a little bit kind of on the small side, but I am really surprised at how little yield we're actually getting. I mean, all of those 3 rice fields only gave us barely 7,000 litres of rice. You know, that's not a lot. Not a lot at all. Where is the... Alright, okay, so it's into town, so we can take that road, go down, and then hang a right. Hey, quiet. That car just honked at me because I was parked in the world, in the road. I suppose they are tiny, aren't they, Bart? Yeah, I know. I'm just used to seeing bigger numbers, I think, is the problem. I'm used to harvesting a field and, like, getting tens of thousands of litres off it, you know? But, yeah, they are very small fields. That is true. Yes, rice. Probably. What did I say? What heinous thing did I say this time? I go down the street. No entry. Oh, great. No, I can't go down that street. Okay, great. Now I've got to go around. Good. Oh, one-way street again. Said canola. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. I am, if nothing else, completely inept. Right, how do I get into this place? That rice. Give me some money. At least this will give me, 25k. Is that okay? Okay, that's not bad. Not bad, not bad. Think big. I would love to. I just don't have the money for it right now. Okay. I think I'm in easy economy. I certainly didn't set it higher, to my knowledge. Let me just check. Yeah, easy economy. I'm just apparently not very good at the game. That's what it is, you know, guys. I'm just really bad at this. That's the issue here. Just get good, you know. Okay, let's get back to base and get our sleep on because... Ah, thank you, Groot. Thank you. Yeah, that's... I know. I'm just... I think what it is that I forgot how kind of brutal the base game of Farming Sim was. Like, when I first started on 22, I didn't really pay much attention to it because I just assumed that was the game. And then my most recent knowledge of 22 is that, oh yeah, it's easy. You know, you just plant some random ass crop and you'll earn loads of money. You know? That's true. For a lot of the mod maps, where like you get a whole load of equipment to start off with and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, not so much this map. Okay, time to do the sleep. Boom. You didn't challenge yourself and just gave yourself 10 million. Hey, Turtle. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You know? What have we got here? A manure spreader. So, nothing of interest. I just need to double check where are... where are all the new crops? Chili peppers, that's it. January. So it is January when I need to sell. Yeah, and next month for the canola. So let's do another sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Is that one of the drills that I was thinking of getting? Oh, that is so tempting. 46% off. And it does fertilizer and has a 6-meter working width. That is so much better. Yeah, that's this one, isn't it? Oh, you know what, guys? I think we're going to have to get that. But I think we might be able to fund it entirely if all the products that have spawned. Now, not so much there, but outside the greenhouse there is a lot of stuff. If I sell the canola... Where was the best price for canola? It was Harbour Grain Elevator. I do believe I know where that is. Yeah, that's the one down here, isn't it? Cool. If this might make me about 20,000. If it does, I should be able to sell the other drill and then buy that in the sale. Then we will have a lovely new drill. Look at that! That is gorgeous. Blinding light coming in through the trees. Oh no, oh, I can't see anything. Oh, where's my sunglasses? Too many god rays. Ah, my lord. That is pretty crazy. Look at this sunrise here. That is actually pretty ridiculous. Oof. Might be a John Deere guy just because of the beep. Huh. So I am probably a New Holland guy. You know, I will say that I do like a lot of the brands in this game. I don't think there's one that I don't like the look of. But there's something about the New Hollands that, you know, half of them look like Tonka toys, you know, that I just find really cute. Alright, canola in. $13k, okay, not quite enough. But if we sell the drill, we might have enough. I've also got the old fertilizer spreader. Actually, the other tractor has a front launch, so yeah. Grab this fertilizer spreader here, right? That, perfect. Right, then we're going to grab the drill. That won't have helped its value any. Right, we're going to empty that as well. Perfect. Then we're going to sell both of these. See if we can afford that drill, because that would be a good upgrade. And then we're quickly going to have to skip a couple of months so that we get into January before the end of the stream, so that we can actually sell all of these products that we've been producing. I'm actually quite glad that I've been stacking them on the truck as we've gone along, because even now I think we're going to have quite a few more pallets to stack up. Saw a vid the other day. Hey, no problem, Bart. Catch you later, alright? Saw a vid the other day of the guy bought a mower and could only mow the field in reverse. Interesting. I think there is a mower that attaches to the rear of your vehicle. If memory serves me right. There is like a rear-facing mower. Unless I'm imagining things. Right. Make that. Perfect. And sell. Beautiful. Okay, and then this. Paint. Sell. Boom. 40k. Okay. This is 46. Right, okay. We are taking out some more loan. It's inevitable. Wait a minute, where did finances? There it is. We'll borrow up to 100k. And we will then buy this. Yes, because it's got does both fertilizer and seed. At a 6-meter working width. Perfect. Okay. We'll leave the tractor there for now. Back to the farm. More sleeping. Ah, he got a front mower and put it on the back. Right, okay. That makes more sense. Bruh, what's up, babe? Okay, so final check. Yep. Price of the best. 1 month from now, let's do this. I should probably have checked the greenhouses before now, just to make sure that they were still, you know, had water in them. May have short-changed myself on product. Oh no, they're still good. Okay. Lord, look at all this now. It's going. Boss. Behave yourself. I've got product to load. This is going to be the most insane stack ever. But it'll be done. Go right with every twist, otherwise it doesn't allow me to actually do this. It's just being impatient. I'll be with you very shortly, babe. I'm just selling some stuff to round off the stream. All right. Get off. This is going to be an absolutely cataclysmically huge load of stuff. Stop. Stop. I like being able to turn left with my mouse. Oh, it's spawning more stuff. One thing I will say is this greenhouse has been very productive. If I don't tip this over at some point, I'll be doing really, really well. Everyone's going to see me driving in with this. They're just going to be like, what on earth is happening? Hey, that's a faster way of doing it. There we go. More to come out? No, I think that's everything. So, once we've loaded this, we should be good to go. Need to get mushrooms as well. But we are nearly there. This might actually be £100,000 worth of stuff, you know? If it is, happy days, you know? But, gotta get it to the, I'm assuming probably the farmer's market. be the best place to... Right. Not do anything because I've got to keep turning right. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Why it's doing that? It wasn't doing that, and then all of a sudden it was, you know? I better bring the truck over here, otherwise I'm going to be running back and forth like a crazy person. Right. This is ludicrous. Look at this. I'm only going to be able to do about 4 miles an hour as I poddle down the road like some sort of ridiculous... Oh, stop. There we go. Right. It's wobbling around like crazy because of how it's now stacked, how tall it's stacked. Like, the coding doesn't know what to do with this ridiculous amount of pallets. I don't know what to do with this ridiculous amount of pallets, to be honest, either. Right, this is going to be entertaining drive to the farmer's market. Assuming it's going to be the farmer's market. Yes, farmer's market. Oh. That's what goes on like that. Okay. Here we go. I honestly have no idea how much product I have on here. It's just a lot, as you can see from the values on the side there. And that's not even everything, because, my lord, look at how the back is stacked. That is so precarious. Oh my lord, I can't stop. I'm doing 60 Whoa! 60 kilometers an hour. Oh my lord, dude, can you not? Oh, don't you honk at me, thank you very much, good sir. Sit upright. Shut up. I know where you live. Oh my lord, I'm going to turn traffic off at this rate. That is really annoying. They've programmed tailgaters into the game. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's so impatient. My lord, they've put Audi drivers into farming sim. What is this? What's going on? Oh, lordy. Yes, that's it. Overtake me. I knew that was going to end badly as soon as I saw that my speed was 60 kilometers an hour. That is not the kind of speed you want to be doing with this kind of... Oh, refresh that page. Right, I need to go... go up here to the right. Okay. that. Piece of nature. Get out of here. Turn up here, please. Okay, here we go. We have nearly reached the farmer's market. Let's sell this load. See what happens to our money. Nice, 40k? Damn trailer is stuck on a lamppost, of course it is. Come here. No, no, no. Get pedestrians out of the way. Can't you see that I'm having vehicle-related issues here? That's it. There we go. And right, reverse that in. It. Okay. G. Those. Another 46k and another 3k. 108,000. Look at the stalls. They are packed full of our product, which they will be selling. Too busy laughing, Groot. Yep. Yep. I deserve this. I deserve this. Look at that. 108,000. That's actually fantastic to end on, because it means that we can pay off our entire loan. So we're kind of back to square one. I think I need a bigger trailer for next time. I need a much bigger trailer for next time. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. I'm going to go spend some time with Natalie before I fall asleep. Yeah, so Sunday, we are out of SnowRunner for now, because we finished last Sunday, phase 14. Phase 15 is nowhere on the horizon just yet. So, what I'm going to do on Sunday is we're going to start by refreshing and re-going over all of our tier lists for trucks in SnowRunner. And then I think we'll do some more farming sim. So, join me for that. 3 o'clock, usual time. And yeah, I will see you in the next stream session thing. This. Hopefully with really, really good news about my new house. Aha! So until then, guys, hope you all enjoyed. And as always, take care, stay safe. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.